Welcome back to Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2, one of my favorite childhood video games. I'm so nostalgic for this, and I'm so happy with this. So, last video we did the first, kind of the tutorial level, 2 up. I got 7 out of 8 of the Thunder Eggs. Today we're going to do Shipwrecks. Shipwrecks, well that's Wrecks, but Shipwrecks is the level where you learn how to swim. You also get the aqua rings too. This one is a little harder, but oh.
Welcome to the Great Barrier Reef, full of beautiful fish, friendly natives, and inviting sandy beaches. It's a beaut spot for a swim if you know how.
This level is just so awesome. I love this level. It's because it's really big. It's really you can also get it really high and you can see down on it. There's also a lot of hidden stuff, like for instance, I can finally show you guys, I think. There's the clear hidden boxes. So now, when I go to the main menu, it'll have one picture unlocked, of the artwork that the concept art or whatever. There we go. Wow. That's interesting because in Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2, the umbrellas actually make you bounce also. So this is like the little goal. We're going to we're gonna swim. So something happened and Rex is worried. So
good to see you again.
G'day, Rex. You saved anyone today?
Funny you should say that. Elle went for a bit of a swim out near Danger Spike.
Danger Spike? Where's that, Rex?
It's a nice little spot, not too far from Shark Reef.
Yeah, and?
Well, anyway, she's an excellent swimmer, but she hasn't come home yet. I'm starting to get a bit worried.
Struth.
I'm on lifeguard duty, so could you have a look for me?
Well, I would, mate, but I can't swim.
Tell you what, I'll teach you.
sounds
Follow
good to me.
When you're in water, press the bite button to dive. The aqua rings work like regular boomerangs, but you can only use them underwater. Oh, and one other thing. You're not a fish, mate, so keep an eye on your air supply.
Ooh. Okay, so golden cog. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm cutting out some, I'm cutting some of the cutscenes short just because I don't want these videos to be 45 minutes long. The NPCs in this game talk they talk a long time. They're very long-winded. But I mean, it's enjoyable. It has a lot of. It's nice to watch, but I bet in a YouTube video it's probably not the best.
Great work, Ty. You've learned how to swim and use those aquarangs. With a bit of practice, you'll be a champion swimmer just like me.
You beauty.
This is my good mate. She'll show you the way to Danger Spike. Good luck, mate.
She's kind of annoying.
Ty,
Her voice.
you can swim faster by tapping the jump button to get...
Basically, you just follow the opals and you'll get to the end. We're gonna go through the minefield. Oh. No. You know, I've been wanting to make one of these mines for a long time. And not a real one, but make one have in the front yard, just come on. Just have it in the front yard. Maybe people would freak out about it. It'd be funny. Shut the fuck up. kind of unfair. I mean, no. This is made for like little kids, right? Well, not really made for little kids. It's made for like young, like, I don't know. I still enjoy it, but but that's just maybe because, it's probably not because I found it when I was a little kid, because I found games a lot like this. I just like games like this. Never mind. So, yeah. There is the issue with this game where sometimes there isn't much of a delay in like how many times you can get hurt. Like sometimes you'll get stuck with an enemy and the enemy will just keep hurting you. Whatever. So just go up here. We have to. With this one, you actually have to worry about the curving. There. See, I use the curvature of the path of the boomerang to get it further and hit that button. But I can only use that with the right-handed boomerang, not the left-handed one. So I have to cycle through it a little bit. The racing section in this game is pretty long compared to the other one. You basically have to race from the very beginning all the way up to here, which is a pretty good amount of like, distance to cover. Yeah. So I figure we'll go up here. I think there's 2 thunder eggs we can get up here. We can get the one from what's her name? Ellie? And we can get the other one that's on the very top, because when you get to her, you're not at the very top. You can still go up a little higher and get one. Maybe we should just... I can't remember if it's a thunder egg or what.
Hey, Dal, how are you?
Yeah, good. And what about you?
Let me guess. Rex was worried about me again.
Look at that view. It's so wonderful. You can see
Yeah,
like
that's
for
right.
miles.
Isn't he a sweetheart?
If you go up any higher, you can just look down on the level.
So he stops fretting.
Righto then.
By the way, I found this on the way. Want it?
Yes. Thank you. Ah, look at that. The mushrooms. I don't need to go back right now, though. So, we're up really high, and it's really nice to be able to see this far. I really want to like hack the game to let you have like a really far draw distance. But yeah. Right over there is a glitch where you can actually get outside the level. You can swim all the way to the islands and stuff like that. Unfortunately, those islands are not solid, so you can't really like go onto them. But oh well, it's still cool. Ah, it's not a thunder egg, it's just that. Well, from up here you can get a good view, but you can also... You can skip that entire thing down there, and you can just glide to the one you need to. I think it's that one on this. Oh, it's this one. Never mind. You can actually overshoot a little bit. See? So no putzing around with that. And of course, that's a second. Of course, here we have the opal reactor, or whatever it's called. And these little crabs look pretty cool. I like how their eyes are like floating above their head. Makes them look kind of cute. Maybe there's something over here. We'll see. I'm gonna have to run around that tower again just to make sure I get all the opals and stuff like that. There's a few bilbies there too. It's funny. Almost every time I think of a bilby, I think of like Bilbo Baggins. Because Bilby and Bilbo are pretty similar. Look at that, an opal. Okay. Yeah, there should be a bunch of stuff. Ooh, crabs. There should be a bunch of stuff all along the outsides of this. I can probably skip through some of this. Doesn't have to be the most interesting stuff. Yep. Told ya. Maybe not as much other stuff though. Maybe it's just that. Well, it's good to know. It's hard to remember everything. I'm gonna go back because there's a little place you can go to back here, and you can get some nice stuff. Nice if I remember correctly. I think there's a golden cog there or something like that. You gotta watch out for these big fish here. Even they will eat you. But they'll spit you out, so that's kind of nice. Like so. You fucker. Oh, that's it. There's a bilby. I think it's another life here. Nope. Now, we have this all sorted out. Let's go up to these islands and get whatever is up there. This has nothing. But this island over here, that has some opals. And then, we're gonna have to go and do a little bit of underwater cave traveling. So we can go into the other area, which is over there. Making sure there's nothing over here that I didn't forget about. Because this game is pretty big, so... So, we go in this cave, and... we could go up here, but let's go back a little further. Okay, so those crabs down there, they don't quite give you anything. There's another hole over there that has a cave that goes behind those mountains over there. There's a little thing over there that, okay, oh, there's a builder there. And I think there's a thunder egg over there. You have to go through like a quicksand puzzle. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty quick. So we've already got... only one thunder egg. Oh well. Some of these levels are going to take a good amount of time. You know, I kind of hate making videos that are longer than 20 minutes, so maybe I should make like part 1 and part 2 of each level. I've always liked the design on Ty's pants. Very nice design. It's almost like the Walmart logo though, so yeah. You know what? I don't feel like getting those things over there. Let's just go down and I can show you that glitch. Go through the tunnel. Now, over here, there's a boat. Well, right here, you see that? The wall doesn't mesh up with the underground wall. I think it's right here. I'll have to find it. It looked like it was there. Yep. See that? The upper wall doesn't match up with the other wall. See, if you hit it at the right angle, coming up like this. I just can't remember. Oh, there we go. That's the sweet spot. So now I've jumped through the level. I'm through the world. Judging by how their algorithm works on their on the sea floor, it doesn't like having nothing underneath it. You can actually come out in other areas too. Oh, let's see if we can come up underneath the quicksand thing and get a free thunder egg. That'd be pretty good. Please. Nah, it looks like I'm not going to be able to. But I can actually come to the very start of it and I can get it. So that's good. Or so I think. Or I'm going to get stuck. But who cares? Whoa, the camera is kind of freaking out. That's weird, the camera gets stuck. Ooh, what's this? Oh, is this the back end of the, like, the resort area? I'm looking for a place where I can, like, pop up through the floor, because that'd be kind of cool. So it looks like, yeah, that's it. So there were a few places I could pop up through the floor, but I can't remember which ones they are. Oh, here's that tunnel, that gate we have to open. Some really trippy designs in the bottom there. It's just so weird to see the world basically inside out, you know what I mean? So, looks like we're off the map. Well, I mean, I know that, but yeah. Let's try to find our way back. That's not it. There we go. That's it. This is the cave that we used to get to the place. It's also interesting, you can see that the blue like squares around the game. That's really cool. Or sorry, the blue squares where they have like the textured water. You know, I'm not entirely sure you can get back in. Exit level, and then we can go back to the Rainbow Cliffs. So that was kind of a fun thing. We kind of spent a lot of time like looking at the glitches, but whatever. So I say let's call that quits, and that's pretty much it for today's video. So the next episode we're gonna go back to Shipwrecks, and we'll finish getting all the Thunder Eggs, or at least most of them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. See ya!